What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and happy Megaton 2020 day. So the Megatons just dropped, but before we open the two that we have for today's video, I wanted to give two quick shoutouts. First off, if you guys are buying any Megatons or singles from the Megatons, please use my link to tcgplayer.com. It'll be in the description below. Secondly, my friend Nimnim just launched Wave 3 of his Optimal brand, and one of the items in that Wave 3 is this really cool mat. There'll be a link in the description below to that as well. I really like it a lot. He had showed me the design a long time ago, and it's really cool to see it finally like printed, which is really nice. So make sure to go support Nimnim. He is a great content creator, but also his merch has been really cool as well. Anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at these Megatons. So first off, these look really nice. I think they have a little bit more on them than the gold sarcophagus tins. I mean, don't get me wrong, those were pretty cool last year as well, but these ones just look really cool. This is like the tablet from the original show, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, but I do like the black accent on here, which is really nice, instead of it just being entirely gold. I think that's pretty cool. This is my very first Megaton that I've opened this year, and it is pretty weird. So first off, these packs are like thick. I mean, these are the biggest packs we've ever seen in any item, I think, because they added a couple more holographic cards per pack. But also it's kind of weird because there are no promos in this particular Megaton. This is the first Megaton in history of the, I don't even know, since 2014. There's been a lot of them. But yeah, this is the first Megaton in history that has not had a promo pack, which is kind of interesting. But I don't know, it's kind of weird. I did like the promo packs of last year more than any other year, because last year the promo cards were different every time, which was kind of neat, and I wish they had brought that back, but it's whatever. So yeah, these tins are super hyped. I mean, there's tons of great rarity downgrades for expensive cards, there's cool rarity upgrades for fan favorite cards, and also there's a common jelly cannon, I suppose, as well. We have a World Chalice Guard Dragon, that's pretty cool, good super poly target, a Dino Wrestler, Marincess Current, Dark Factory of more production, Valkyrie Chariot, and Overburst Dragon for our super rare, Pendulum Halt for our second super rare. So I think there's 2 supers, 2 ultras per pack. And then we have, oh my gosh, probably one of the best prismatics out of the entire set, I think, IP Masquerena. Also the card I was most looking forward to. It's one of the cards that I still have never picked up a copy. I think I opened one in a box a long time ago and then sold it because I was playing Ultragate at the time. But yeah, IP Masquerena, that is a beautiful prismatic secret rare. Too bad we're not using the IP matte that we have. Maybe we can do that another time. But man, that is a nice looking prismatic. And yeah, just like last year, all the prismatic secret rares are really cool looking. I think that was one of the biggest sort of things that people were excited about with this year's tins, again, is having the prismatics come back for another round. We have Infinitrack Fortress Megaclops, which is obviously good in decks like Zodiac or any deck playing Numeron, and one of the new cards, Successor Soul, one of the new world premieres, sort of like a quick play transmodify, but also it sends a monster on your opponent's side of the field to the graveyard as well, which is kind of neat. Oh, there are rares in here. Okay, Danger, Excitement, Mystery. Oh, just one rare. Okay, I didn't realize there were rares in here. Berserker of the Tenyi, Midolce Teacher. This thing should have probably been a super or ultra or maybe even a prismatic. There are a couple cards in here that I'm a little bit surprised they did not rarity increase. This one and the other Midolce are both on that list of cards, and I'm surprised didn't have higher rarity prints. And Barricade Borg Blocker, that's another one as well that got printed as a common first, and then in this pack it's a rare, which is kind of strange. Also we have, okay, second pack here, Dino Wrestler, again, a little different button, Dino Wrestler, an Evil Eye card, Dino Wrestler, lots of Dino Wrestlers, the Desperate Doom Eagle. I always thought this card had like potential, but no one ever ended up using it. I guess it's not enough win decks. Another Dino Wrestler, Desert Locust, another card I thought had potential, but I guess not. Unchained Soul of Anguish. That's kind of weird seeing this card in a super rare instead of a higher rarity, but this is one of the cards that got rarity downgraded, so it's a little bit less expensive, although realistically this card wasn't super expensive previously, but it was kind of higher rarity. We have Shinobi Necro, kind of an interesting card there. And then we have, for our prismatic, we have Trickstar Corobane, obviously a card that has seen a lot of play. These always look so nice, man. Yeah, the prismatic rarity is really, really cool. Yeah, they look pretty nice, and oh my gosh, what a couple tins these have been. Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. Yes, this is getting a Gold Series reprint, or I guess maximum gold reprint in just a couple months, but this is another card that I don't actually own. You can kind of see here, I don't really play a lot of combo decks, but I don't own IP or Appaloosa, just because I've never needed them, but now that I'm sort of branching out in different types of decks besides Altergeist, it's pretty cool actually owning these two cards because they are really, really good. I would imagine that a lot of people are looking to pick up reprints of both of these if they never owned them either. Infinitrack Anchor Drill, this card was like $20 I think before the reprint was revealed, so that card was pretty pricey. This is another set of cards, the Tenyis. I'm very, very surprised that these are not increases in rarity, especially the ones that don't already have holographic printings. At least Vishuda has a super rare, but yeah, those cards are like pretty strong, so I'm not sure why those didn't get a rarity increase, but I'm not making the decisions, so who really knows. Alright, last pack of this tin, we have this card that I can't pronounce. One of the Guard Dragon main deck monsters. I bet you forgot that they had main deck monsters. And another Guard Dragon main deck monster is pretty funny. Monk of the Tenyi, another Guard Dragon. What the heck is going on in this pack? Apple of Enlightenment, and Marincess Blue Tang as a super rare instead of an ultra rare. The Marincess Blue Slug for our other super, and then, oh my gosh, this was all one tin. This is like the best tin I could have asked for. One of the rarity increases that I was most excited for was Crackdown, and we just pulled it, so that's really, really nice. Obviously a very good trap card just in general, but especially in decks like Altergeist. We also have the Kaiju monster and Evil Eye of Selene. That's an ultra rare. I think that was a secret rare previously. Witchcrafter Collaboration. Then more Tenyi cards that are common. There's the Madolche that's common. So you can see here, they made some weird choices with a couple of these cards for their rarity increases, or lack of rarity increases, I should say. But anyway, let's move on to the second tin here. All right, so this is the second tin, and the only other tin we're going to be opening in today's video. I do have a couple other tins, and we'll be opening those. The Mega Tins, they're a huge deal. Everyone loves them, so of course I bought more than just 2. I bought 4, actually, so we'll take a look at those in a later video. A Gladiator Beast monster, Rising Fire, Guard Dragon again, Gladiator Beast Comeback, Gladiator Beast. Okay, so do you guys see what's happening here? It seems like these packs are like a lot of one archetype. This one has a lot of Gladiator Beast cards. The last one had like a lot of Guard Dragon cards. We had 2 that had like a lot of Dino Wrestler cards. Kind of interesting. Neospace Connector as a common, although I guess it was already printed as that. And that was the real print of Neospace Connector was a common, but the special edition one was a super. Overburst Dragon once again. Pendulum Halt. Never seen that card in my life. And Gallant Granite. Oh my gosh, the card that is searching Block Dragon in many matches right now. So it's funny, I made a video talking about this card in particular like a while ago, and talking about how it just seems like a really good rock archetype, and then Adamancipators were released and sort of made the card really strong. So we also have Cherubini, cool reprint there. And Evil Eye Domain, that is the field spell for the Evil Eye strategy. We have Emperor Maju Garzette, which is basically 10,000 Dragon, but a little bit worse, maybe better, who knows, I don't know. A different form of 10,000 Dragon, kind of. Pegasus Wing, Destiny Hero Drawhand, Salamangreat Fennec, Crusher Run, Guard Dragon, and Time Thief Hack. The Time Thief rank 4 monster, Redoer, is also a prismatic that I'm looking forward to hopefully pulling out of my several tins, although there are a lot of prismatics, so it's not a good chance of actually pulling that, but we can hope for it. Dino Wrestler again, that thing that I can't pronounce. Dwimmered Glimmer, that's funny. Neospace Connector, Marincess Current, Marincess Sea Angel, Witchcrafter Creation, which I think this is like the second reprint, right? It wasn't reprinted for a while. I got the first reprint. I think this is the second reprint of this card, but it was really expensive a while ago when it was only had the secret rare printing, if I remember correctly. We also have Valkyrie Urda, okay, and World Legacy Monstrosity. So if I'm going to be playing any generator cards, I guess I can play this in my generator deck. I believe they do play this card. Maybe I'm a little bit outdated there, but I thought they played this card at some point. Witch's Strike, one of the most overhyped cards that I've ever seen in my entire life. Dirge of the Lost Dragon. And then Emperor Maju Garzette again. Berserker Tenyi, Destiny Hero Drawhand, Marincess Cascade, Nebula Dragon, another Evil Eye monster, and Salamangreat Violet Chimera. Violet Chimera. A couple Salamangreat cards in here. So I keep putting the rares over there. I'm not used to having rares in packs anymore. It's very weird. Okay, the last pack of today's video. Extra Hero Cross Crusader. Didn't this only have a rare print? Why is this a common? Maybe it had a higher rarity printing. I'm not entirely sure. I thought it didn't, though. Another Gladiator Beast, Infinitrack Drag Shovel, Infinitrack Tunneler, Guard Dragon, Tenyi Spirit Ashuna, pretty good Tenyi monster, Evil Eye Repose, okay, FA Shining Star GT, pretty cool card. I wish I played FAs still. I mean, not really, because that deck is kind of struggling, but I wish FAs had Ancient Fairy Dragon or some sort of archetype version of Ancient Fairy Dragon so that I could actually play this card in the deck without just losing every single game. But yeah, pretty cool card. And nice, Striker Dragon. Rockets actually are seeing a pretty significant amount of play right now. You see a lot of people trying out that deck. It has a lot of cool cards in it, a lot of cool extenders, a lot of nice dragon support, and there are actually several rarity upgrades for prismatic secret rares in this set that go right into that rocket strategy. Infinitrack Goliath, that's a pretty cool card, and Gladiator Beast Fusion Monster here. I've never seen that one before. Well, I probably have, but I just don't remember it. But those are the last two holographic cards in this particular tin. Link Mail Archfiend, another Madolche, Tenyi Spirit, Time Thief, Hopier Squadron, cool card, You're in Danger, that's funny, Unchained Twin. This is the one that's not in Starlight Rare, correct? I think the red one is in Starlight Rare, but yeah, that is it for our very first Megatin opening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, this set is really cool. Obviously, the first tin that we got was like amazing. That was really exciting. The second one, not so much, but it still had some pretty cool cards. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you guys are buying any Megatins or Megatin singles, please use my link in the description below to tcgplayer.com. That would help me out a lot, as well as checking out the Optimal website to check out Wave 3 of Nim Nim's merch. It's really, really cool, and this mat that we used in today's video is one of the items on that site, but there's all sorts of other merch on there as well that's really nice. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Goodbye.